Hey, I'm ULRel, or if I change my branding of the channel to Samuel Turner. But either way, I've made channels in the past. I've made a lot in the past. I made a lot of content in the past. Welcome to a video. Oh, my camera's lagging. Be right back. Let me go fix that.
I ain't got nothing. You the truth. Hey, I was completely wrong. How you do that?
It's the mind. It's the mind. Everything that ever happens in every moment of our life is a creation of our mind. Everything. Everything only ever occurs in our head. So whatever you focus on is what your reality is. But that's the beautiful part, is having had this experience. You now have an experience no one else has had, which is you've had a direct experience of the fact that your mind is very powerful and that anything you think about, you can make a reality, which now is a tool that you can use. And you can have the confidence when you do that because you had this experience today. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate it.
That's your mind. Yeah.
And I think that's all there is to it. I think we're solid. I think we're ready to go. Hi guys, welcome. Oh, get the eyelids warmed up. I need a little bit of a shave. Alrighty. Welcome guys. Hey, welcome. I'm feeling extremely well. Extremely good today. You know, the title of this video is something about letting go, state of modern gaming, and all that nature. And I want to make this video in honor of my Sunset Overdrive playthrough, where I shared some deeper feelings within my heart about everything going on. But I want to make this video right here to clear that up. I actually made a 30-minute audio clip where I tried to be a bit more concise and clear and comprehensible with the things that I said. And I've come to a conclusion. In the state of society, humanity, and human consumption right now, it doesn't even matter what I say. You know, I've always thought of this theory as a kid growing up. I've always been a nerd, thinking that, are we fighting a war that cannot be won? Will humans continue to consume only because either half of them are not really existing, like automatons, or is it really the most insane psyop, like consumption based mind control we've ever seen? Now listen, mind control gets a bad rep. Mind control, just like any other tool, is neither good nor evil. It's just a tool that can be used for good or evil. But mind control is prevalent among so many different ancient civilizations. But it is definitely being used for the other half of the stick in today's generation. Now, you're probably wondering, why am I having such weird mannerisms and acting all weird? And I think I've unlocked a part of myself that I just did not get to show on other channels I've had. I didn't, I'm feeling really great today, like unlocked, truly unlocked, to become a version of myself that I need to be to make this channel work. I think I've tapped into a different part of my divine self, and I'm just going to start releasing things that I really feel like I want to say and don't hold myself back. Now, YouTube censor game is up, so I don't know how censored I'm gonna have to be, but I'll say this to you. I do have a second channel if you want to check it out. I'm not gonna link it. I'm just gonna let you guys do the work yourself, not like a video game holding your hand and having 1,000 things on the HUD to tell you where to go. I'm gonna let you find it. I'm not even gonna link it. I'm not gonna make it that easy. Find it if you really want to know deeper parts of my mind. But a part of the letting go and the consumption and everything, and clearing up my Sunset Overdrive rant. If you did see my Sunset Overdrive rants a little bit and then you found this video, well, good for you. I'm glad. so you can get the full context of everything. When I was playing the game and I just started going off on that tangent, there's so many aspects of what's going on with this whole agenda that's out there, and right, and I go back to the when I end up ranting about something or talking about something, I go back to my studies and everything that I know to be true about reality and half true about reality. And it's the simple fact that everything that you're going to experience in your life and that you ever experience anyways is all experienced within the mind. The universe is mental, the mind is all. The mind is all, the universe is mental. Kybalian little reference, Kemetic laws, little Kemetic laws for you. There you go. 7 laws of the universe. But it's very true. And I just think about how this whole thing in Sunset Overdrive is just one vicious cycle. Or not Sunset Overdrive. The things I was describing in Sunset Overdrive are one just vicious cycle. And truthfully, like Shakespeare said, the world's a stage and we're all its many actors. I feel like the people who are in these gaming industries self-inserting themselves in games and things of that nature are just playing the game the way they know how. I genuinely don't believe that, you know, anyone really has purely ill intent, and maybe the ones that rule the world that many of us don't see do. But like I said, the mind is all, the universe is mental. Last time I checked, we are the most powerful people that are around, and I'm talking about everybody and anyone who hears the frequency. And what I want to say to that is, what I truly want to say to that is, with that being said, I think in the video where I tried to clear up my rant a little bit was, it's consumerism and having the willpower to watch how you spend your money and watch the products you buy and remember to spend money for quality or things that you truly deem necessary in your heart, and not to get dragged into these cycles, vicious loops and cycles of thirsty developers that want the very thing that we give value to in your pocket, the green sheet of paper. Green, more like a jade green. And yeah, I think it just comes down to spend wisely. And I don't think at times that it's problematic buying a bunch of ones and zeros in a game if it's skins you like or to show off to others. It's almost like the same reason people like to buy fancy and nice materialistic items in real life. I say to each their own. Again, a lot of this stuff comes down to a conversation of everything is to each their own. But a lot of people don't want to admit that a lot of things are subjective and a lot of things depend on your perspective on it. And that's just reality. And I feel like it makes it beautiful though. Where it doesn't become beautiful is when everyone's trying to fight everyone over everyone else's reality and looking for validation. See, the thing that I know from all my studies, holographic universe, I got this philosophy book right here. Look at this. Let me take off my little computer screws. Oh, I didn't even forget to mention that I think I fixed the camera little surge problem. This right here. Big ideas explained simply. You always want to get like a book for dummies. But yeah, this book right here is extremely cool, and the philosophy book. And what I would just like to say about that lovely philosophy book is I don't even know why I brought it up, but I guess I could bring it up to make a different point. And it's just that everyone has their own philosophy and everything, but reading books like that and all these great books, oh, I remember now. See, just needed to continue. There's a leaf blower or something outside, but we're gonna hopefully the condenser, my little sock filter, does a good job of cutting out the noise, but I want to continue because I'm in flow. The philosophy book and all these books, the point I was making was simply all of the studies that I've done just shown that this is all operating from the mind. So whoever are these people that claim to be spiritual or into this kind of work or even into the deeper conscious occult study stuff, if they're still seeking validation, then they've missed the mark. And I want to tell you that truthfully, whole in belief, if they're still searching for something outside of themselves, they have missed the mark. Now, that's not to say go create experiences and experience everything, because honestly, that's what you came to do. Not everyone wants to be a floating ball of power in the sky all the time, and that's why I think you incarnate on Earth to handle your traumas and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, if you haven't heard this before. And and I just want to put this video here to say that, man, if you ever hear me rant in videos and stuff, I truly don't really care about this stuff. I've let go a long time ago, and I've come to that realization that I've let go a long time ago, but I just allow myself to get caught in like human patterns or discussions. And it's like, truthfully, I realize that all this agenda is going to end up either building up, falling apart, building up over here, falling apart, growing and falling apart like civilizations, or it's going to grow and make people see the better, like the light at the end of the tunnel, that things need to change. We need to go back to having really good forms of media that serve as escapism, so you can get away from maybe working a day job, or really have entertainers stand out again, where they don't have to be silenced, where they don't have to be censored, where they don't have to be this, where so in my mind, I'm living in the reality where that becomes true. As long as I currently exist in this thought stream, I will hold on to the reality that all of this is leading to at least a better overall organic simulation that we're in. And it's just I feel like I guess that's my cap. It's just like, it's a point in time to let go, to not feel bad about letting go during this time, really reclaim your power. I watched a video by a YouTuber, shout out to Moon, because funny enough, he was like my old channel. Like, it's funny that I named myself. It's just the synchronicities with other YouTubers being named Moon and my old channel. But I wasn't Moon, by the way, but for those of you you know. Maybe some of y'all will find me out there. But actually, that's a good thing to say, even all the things I said on that channel, man, I'm so at a different place. I feel like I evolve every moment. But to shout out to Moon, he said that even if you try to delete all your social medias, you're still susceptible to a collective consciousness society that still plays into a lot of the things that happens on social media. A lot of people living in their own realities and all that. And to that I say yes, but to that I say reality is kind of that already in general, right? And I again, with everything, I don't think that's neither bad or good. I think when a collective of a bunch of people come together that live in their own realities that can coexist in it, then you've struck gold. And there have been signs that shown ancient civilizations have done it, but the ones that rise and fall, that might just be the natural ebb and flow of things. Who knows? I haven't gone too deep in that, so I don't want to talk about too much of my lane that I don't understand, or too much of a lane that I don't understand, as opposed to my own lane. But for what I've learned from my lane is that, truthfully, the willpower of the mind, learning things like cyclomancy and all this stuff is like, truthfully, when you live in a world of your own, in giving yourself that love, that validation, and all of that back, it can't be beat by any external matters. You start to realize the things that you attract in life and the things that you're grateful for now, you'll start to attract that. Even keeping that good mindset set and staying up on that, even in times of adversity and everything, you nail it. So that's what I know to be fact. And especially when you're focusing on yourself and not letting people infiltrate. So again, every experience, everybody you meet in life is and everything you go through in life is, I feel like, a learning experience, or can be something that you can learn and take away from. And that's how I truly feel about all this gaming stuff. So if you hear me rant in videos, even though this video kind of turned a little bit into philosophy and some like motivational stuff, if you do hear me rant in videos, know that I'm just really playing it up for entertainment. But I truly don't care at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, I enjoy what I enjoy. I'm not getting caught in the consumer trap. Of course I'm refunding Starfield. I said that because it's already been done, but of course Baldur's Gate is a GOAT game. Yo, man, I want to do this video, and I know, like, it's me, bro. When I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. But I don't want to promise that I'm going to drop a Baldur's Gate video. So I'm going a little bit off topic for maybe those who are watching this and haven't heard of Baldur's Gate. But I wanted to drop a Baldur's Gate video because Act 3 was a glitchy, fun house. But it was still such a great game and a lot of passion, and the people behind it were really passionate. But Larian Studio, shout out to y'all. But anyways, back on topic is just, yeah, man, I've let go a long time ago, and I think you should too. And I honestly think just put your power back into yourself. Don't care what people think or say about you. And I'm talking for all people, even people who feel like they need to identify due to the change in the climate or the she, her pronoun, all this stuff. No, truthfully, the real reality is being able to accept, right? Being able to accept that others are different than you and not having a full force war about it and not getting triggered when they don't co-sign with your reality. Because I truly feel like you're not supposed to force any reality on anyone, and you truly can't, because that ends up coming back because of balance or maya. I truly believe there's this equilibrium in the universe, and that could be shown by civilizations getting wiped out, whatever, depending on what they tell us is true, and what we can find in research that hasn't been, fucking sifted and cut out and hidden. So, I truly feel like the true reality is everyone being able to coexist in a time of peace, and I can fucking think peanut butter and jelly and French toast is a godsend above whatever you peons eat. And I don't have to wake up scared with a gun next to my window thinking people are going to come and hunt me because I'm the peanut butter and jelly French toast witch and they're about to hang me like the Salem trials. But with that said, I love y'all. This will probably be uploaded on, and I genuinely mean that. I love the soul that's in some of you that is probably trying to break free from all this. So yeah, I'm done holding myself back. I'm done. Hope you are too. Hope so dumb. I have faith that the ones who are meant to get this will get it, and the ones that won't, she got some more deep diving to do. Soul searching. Love y'all. I am out. Peace. You're pissed at me. What? I make you like you. I make.
You make me like you.
I make me like you.
Yeah.
I make me like you.
Yeah, I make me like you.
I do? Wait, what? Oh, what? Sorry, I'm losing brain cells from the state of the world.
Shark. And I don't want to.
You gotta be a shark in today's climate, today's ocean. You gotta be a shark.
Yeah. And then feast on someone without them knowing, then continue.
Wow.
Unless you just shrivel up and die.
There's always that option.
And then you gotta watch out to not go next to like the oil and contamination in the ocean.
Yeah.
So you can get trapped even if you're the biggest shark.
Yeah.
You gotta be shark.
Gotta be shark.
What if some people just want to be a puffer fish?
What if some people want to be a puffer fish? What if some people want to identify as a beluga? A beluga blowfish.
Oh.